Hello and welcome back, and a special warm welcome to everybody who is new to this channel. This is a very special and important video because today we're going to be giving you all the information you need on how to watch the news with the coronavirus out right now, and basically help you stay informed for free without needing to go out and pay just to get your news. You'll be able to watch it for free, not only on your Roku, but through other devices like Amazon Fire TV or Apple TV, or even through your laptop or phone. And also in the same video, I'm going to be talking about tips to help you stay safe and prevent yourself from getting the coronavirus. So that's what this entire video is going to be about. So let's just get started. I'm first going to be talking about network news, and then I'm going to be talking about linear channels, and finally I'm going to be talking about radio channels. Now all of these channels are going to help you get the latest information on the coronavirus, so just keep that noted. Now, I'm not going to be actually getting to all these channels. I'm going to actually show you one of the channels that can be an example to a group of similar channels that provides you the latest information. So that's how I'm going to be doing this in this video. So let's first start with the network channels, and I'm going to be using CBS News for this example. Now, CBS has been dealing with a lot of stuff, including with the coronavirus hitting their headquarters, as some of their workers actually gotten sick from it, and the actual station in New York had to be shut down and it had to be cleaned. So they are using their Boston feed to provide viewers the latest information through it. So just keep that noted. So with that, let's talk about it. So CBS and NBC, ABC, they provide 24/7 live feeds of the breaking news, including the coronavirus and a lot more stuff. NBC and ABC even started to devote an hour or two to answering viewers' questions on the coronavirus. And also CBS, NBC, and ABC, they all allow full episodes of the evening newscast. They allow clips from all of their newscasts in case you miss it. Now, unlike NBC and ABC, however, CBS provides you a local feed to your station. So you can get the news from Los Angeles, Pittsburgh, and other local areas. You know, if you are concerned about the coronavirus, you know, you can go to these stations and get information about it through it. You know, like how many cases is my area at now, and more stuff like that. So that's what CBS News does. What they also do is, you know, maybe if you're concerned about the sports, as you know, the sports world is also affected by the coronavirus, you have CBS Sports HQ to give you more information on that front related to it. So that's what CBS News does. So that's the #1 way to get information on the coronavirus, through these network channels of CBS, NBC, and ABC. Next up is linear channels. Now, these are channels, for example, like Pluto TV, Xumo, and the Roku channel. Now, I'm going to use the Pluto TV to demonstrate because Pluto TV has a grid guide. Xumo also has it, but Roku has a user interface kind of like Netflix, so keep that noted. Also, Pluto TV, Xumo, and Roku channel has dedicated news sections for you to stay on top of the news, including the coronavirus. Now, on Pluto TV, they have channels like NBC, CBSN, and Pluto TV also has exclusive to CBS and local channels from the East and the West Coast. They also have CNN, America's Voice, The First, Blaze Live, Today, and a whole lot of more news sources here. Xumo has similar channels, but they also have ABC. So they have 3 of the national news channels, And they also have CBC from Canada. So if you're a person that maybe has neighbors in Canada, you can figure out what the news is like there with the coronavirus. On the Roku channel, you have ABC, but you also have news channels like the Black News Channel. So that's the news channel dedicated to the African American community. You have America's Voice, and you have OAN On Call. Now that's news for conservatives. If you are one of them, get the news from them. So that's linear channels. That's the second way to get the latest news on the coronavirus through these free channels. So check it out and stay aware of the coronavirus through these linear channels. They have a whole bunch of live channels grouped together all in one to help you get the information on the coronavirus immediately and switch to different sources immediately anytime you want. So check out a linear channel. The last way to get news is also through radio. Now, you can check out channels like iHeartRadio and TuneIn, and I'm going to be demonstrating TuneIn because that's a perfect example. So, what TuneIn does is it provides you a special home screen dedicated to information on the coronavirus, so you can check out breaking news and you can check out the headlines right as you surf through these radio channels. So check it out right there. And they also have a dedicated news section, which I'm going to go to right now. And on TuneIn, you can listen to CNN, NBC, and Fox News for free. So you got cable channels that you can listen to for free, but you can't watch it. However, you just gotta listen to it. Now, Fox News, however, it doesn't provide the actual cable channel. What it does instead is provide a radio version of it. So keep that noted. Other than that, NBC and CNN, they provide, a simulcast of the actual cable channels for free for you to listen. So keep that noted. And you have other sources like on CNBC, you have Bloomberg, C-SPAN, AP, and a lot more channels that you can listen to on here. You also have news podcasts, so you can take a look at news podcasts like The Daily from New York Times. You have ABC News Start here. You have NPR and much more podcasts that come from news sources like Washington Post, The Slate, and others. So keep that note. You also have podcasts with a diverse view from liberals and conservatives like Rachel Maddow on the liberal side, and people like Mark Levin on the conservative side, and Ben Shapiro, Sean Hannity, and others. You can also even listen to newscasts like, you only have a minute, you gotta get yourself ready. You have podcasts like NPR News, BBC, and others to help you do that. So that's another way you can get the information on the coronavirus, is through listening through these radio channels. They even have podcasts dedicated to the coronavirus only. So keep that noted on channels like iHeartRadio and TuneIn. This is a bonus thing that I think you should do to really help you get all of the information from your favorite sources on the coronavirus. And that's through YouTube. Now, YouTube has a news section, and you can go here to get the latest information on the coronavirus through sources like ABC, NBC, and even social media channels like Critique. You can even also search for your favorite sources here. Like, for example, you want to get video from NPR, you can get video right here by going to the NPR channel and get the video there. Or maybe you're a person that wants to get information from the BBC. You can search the BBC here, and you can get the channel here on YouTube and get information on the coronavirus through there. So you have a coronavirus section with a playlist of all videos from it. So you can check that out right here. So these are all the ways to get information on the coronavirus. Let me recap it for you one more time here. You can get it through network news like CBS, NBC, and ABC News live. You can get it through linear channels like Pluto TV, Zumo, and the Roku channel. They combine all of these channels into one spot. So no matter where you get your news from, you can always get it from any sources you want immediately without having to switch apps on your Roku. And you can get it through radio channels. So you can listen to channels from iHeartRadio, TuneIn, and they offer simulcasts of CNN, NBC, Fox News, and they even have podcasts that you can listen to exclusively through it. So these are all the ways that you can get information on the coronavirus and stay informed. But it's not only if you want to get informed on the coronavirus, it's also for election seasons. As you know, 2020, the election is right here, and you can get information through it and much more news that matters to you. Now, finally, I'm going to be giving you tips to stay safe and prevent yourself from getting the coronavirus. And I'm going to bring the information from CDC first, and then I'm going to be giving you my own advice. So let's get to the CDC's tips first. So wash your hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds, especially after you have been in a public place or after blowing your nose, coughing, or sneezing. Another way is avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth with unwashed hands. So that's very important. Don't touch your eyes, your nose, or your mouth, because those are the common places the virus gets in. And make sure you clean and disinfect frequently, touch surfaces daily. So that can include tables, doorknobs, lights, switches, countertops, handles, desks, phones, keyboards, toilets, faucets, and sinks. So those are some of the ways that you can get yourself protected and prevent yourself from getting the coronavirus through the CDC. Now, here are my advice here. So unless it is extremely important to buy groceries, go to work, or if there's an emergency, do not go outside, because right now it's extremely unnecessary at this time, especially like going to the beaches or any of the places. Those are like common places that you can get the coronavirus. So, you know, unless you have groceries or anything else important that is extreme for you to do, don't go outside at the moment. It is extremely unnecessary. Also, this is the best time to, you know, show our love to our neighbors and our friends, to make sure they know that we are here for them, and make sure they know that, you know, we are going to watch out for them, especially if they are elderly, or, you know, you have a person that has a weak immune system. Contact your friends, family, and neighbors. So dial them up, call them, check them up, see how they are doing, and show your appreciation and make sure you care for them. Like I said, especially those that have weak immune systems or those that are elderly. So just keep that noted. So these are our tips. These are my tips, and these are the CDC tips to prevent getting the coronavirus, but also, you know, check up on your folks and make sure they are okay. So hopefully you got the most out of your Roku experience through this video, and hopefully you are able to stay informed and keep yourself and keep your loved ones safe and okay from this coronavirus, because right now we are living in unprecedented times right now. So hope this video helps you out, and hopefully you can stay healthy and be safe from the coronavirus. So with that, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.